welcome back, guys. I'm your host, Keyblade Kyrie 2010. I'm wearing my Kingdom Hearts shirt today and my logo hat and whatnot. So today, oh, hush, Sebastian, be quiet. Shh, shh. So today I said farewell to my PlayStation 4 entirely. I about cried and whatnot. The person that I go to GameStop and whatnot, he is an awesome gentleman and whatnot. He is he's in the mall and he's fantastic. He was so great and whatnot. I set my two consoles up there because I said goodbye to my Xbox 360. I said goodbye to that one, and I said goodbye to my PlayStation 4. Well, you all know that my PlayStation 4 had a beautiful skin of Kingdom Hearts on it and whatnot, so he needed to find the code that was on it, so he began to peel the sticker off, and there's almost tears welling in my eyes, and I looked away like he was dissecting something and whatnot. He looks over at me and he's all like, you know what, I have a deal for you. And so he takes this poster board that has a controller of an Xbox 360 controller or whatever, and he kneels down on the floor, and he proceeds to put pieces of of the console cover. There's the console cover right there, the front and the back right there. He puts the console cover on this poster board entirely, and so now I have my cover, and so now I'm gonna cut it out on the off the poster board and hang it up somewhere. And because he knows I'm such a big Kingdom Hearts fan, immensely. He knows who I am. I go through him for a lot of game stuff and whatnot, and he just was so awesome, and I'm going to totally rate him as soon as I get off this after this video. I'm going to totally give him props and whatnot for totally being awesome. So now I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering, and I also got rid of some games too. I got rid of Resident Evil Origins, I think is what it was, for the PlayStation 4, and I also got rid of Resident Evil 5 as well, and then I got rid of a Japanese game, I don't know, it was the second version of it. Like the first version was on the Wii. It starts with an O. It's I can't pronounce it, but it was a really cool game and whatnot. I was sad to give that one up, which a lot of people are like, why are you playing that one? It's so sexist with the showing and everything showing in some spots and whatnot because they're wearing skinny costumes and whatnot. But I was like, whatever. I like the battle style. It's like fighting monsters and stuff like that. But sadly, I gave that one up as well, and my friend, who made this possible, because he came and got me, and he asked me what I wanted for Christmas, like a couple weeks ago and whatnot, so he can save and stuff like that and put money away and whatnot. I was all like, so you know how you asked me what I wanted for Christmas? He's all like, yeah. Hi, Sebastian. He's like, yeah. I was all like, will you help me possibly get the next system? And he's all like, well, depends on how much it is. Well, I'm giving up this, and I'm giving up this, and this, blah, 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 that you already know. And he says, okay, well, I will help you out. As long as it's not over $200, we're fine. So he paid, as a Christmas gift to me, and whatnot, he paid $181 and something cents, which was really neat. So, because with all the systems and whatnot that I gave away, I have the new PlayStation Pro. Alright, so let's take a look at this baby and whatnot, because I know that's why you're probably here, to actually watch me unbox this baby. And I got to say farewell to my PlayStation 4 as I walked out of that store. But I felt kind of sad. At the same time, I was excited to in with the out, in with the new, you know? You know how that goes? Never to look back in the past, only look towards the future. Something like that. Okay, I don't want to drop this thing. So, there's that. Okay, so how do I, oh, it's probably just like the other box. Oh, careful. I'll have to buy another controller because I gave up both of my other controllers because I didn't think that they actually would look good with the new system. Oh, come on. Oh, I gotta pull these tabs out. There we go. I got a booklet. Oh my goodness. There's so much stuff in here. Ah! Don't drop it, please don't drop this. The controller must be in that other side box. Okay. So it looks like we got some codes and shit like that. I will be having to get PlayStation Plus so that way I can get all my games back because I just literally formatted my original PlayStation 4. So, ooh, wow. It looks the same. I will say that. It's a little bit more thicker. There's no bar anymore. There's just the sleek PlayStation symbol on it now that's shiny. So I will say that if they made this light up, I thought I would totally love it. But it doesn't light up at all. It's just a sleek thing. But the buttons are different from what I can tell. You got the eject button, which you actually have to push in, and then you have the power button as well. You still have the cables right here and whatnot. It just looks like they added another bar to it, really. It does have, oh, the cord is different for this one. The plug-in cord is not like the, like all the other PlayStations that I know and whatnot all take the same cord to plug in, but this one is a fat boy now. A fat plug-in, which is interesting. There is the HDMI, there's the sound port that a lot of people will like, the Wi-Fi thing. So, and then this one of these is for the camera. I know one of these is for the camera that I own. I'll peel that off. The bottom is kind of interesting. It has, for all the little standing things, they are X's, squares, and circles, so that's pretty neat. It doesn't sound too cheap plastic. I mean, it looks beautiful. I will be getting a new skin for this one. Will it be a Kingdom Hearts one? I don't know. Will it be a Final Fantasy one? I don't know, but those are my two babies for right now. If it was a Final Fantasy one, I would definitely get the one of Titus and Yuna, because those are the ones that I want. Or maybe the newest Final Fantasy 15 one, you never know. So, alright, let's put this baby down. And, ooh, smell of plastic. God, my allergies love it. Yeah, it's a fat boy plug-in now. Whereas all the other PlayStations, they have a different plug-in. And here I was thinking it was going to be like an Xbox one, you know, big fat boy with the battery pack, but it's not, which I'm glad about that. The cord to the controller. Now, the controller is what I'm really excited about to see, because it has a light bar within a light, or that has a light bar on top of it. So I'm very curious to see this baby. Whoops. I do get the stupid headphone thing again, just like it in the PlayStation 4. It does come with an HDMI cord. That's good to know. That's good to know, considering I have two of them already that are way longer. Alright, so let's see how this controller feels compared to the other one. Ooh, that feels a little different. I will say that. The gloss off of the buttons, the gloss around here is totally gone. As you can see, there's no gloss. There's no gloss here as well. And then the buttons have definitely changed as well. They're not slick anymore. I will say that the color has changed a little bit. This is like more of a gray, and then there's black, so you can tell the difference. It feels a little different. Not entirely different, but it does feel somewhat off. And then they kept the light bar, but they also, whoops, they also bled it through here and whatnot. I actually saw somebody take one of these apart, and it's actually just a slit that they cut in here, and it just bleeds through the top just a little bit. That's basically what it is, and it projects the light up is what it is, and it's like about this big of a piece of plastic, and that's what makes the top half glow right here. So it's still there. It's still the same exact light. It's just it's bleeding through the top now is all. So that's all it is right there. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm going to plug this baby in, and we'll see how it works and how it sounds and whatnot. So yeah. Alright, well, this might be a really long video because I talked a little bit about some information and stuff like that. So I'll come back after I hook it all up, and I'll show you how it runs and see how it sounds and whatnot. Compared to my PlayStation 4, it was, according to people, it's very quiet, which is what I want in a system. So I'll be back here in a few minutes, so stay tuned. Alright, welcome back, guys. So I have her all hooked up and whatnot. So let's turn her on. So the button. Ooh, actually they moved the blue strip down to here. That's what it looks like. The blue strip is moved down to here, which is kind of interesting. And it does work on this TV. I was a little bit worried. So, I can hardly hear it at all. Is it running? It's so quiet. Like, literally, listen to it. Like, my other system sounded way louder when I booted it up and whatnot, but it is extremely quiet. The game that I am gonna pop in here soon to make sure that that it is really quiet. The one game that actually was loud, like obnoxiously loud, was Until Dawn, because it would just run like so loud. So I will get my system all set up, and then what I will do is I'll be right back, so that way you can hear Until Dawn being played and whatnot, and see if it's going to be loud like it is on the old one, or if it's just going to be quiet. So I'll be right back. See you in a bit, guys. Alrighty, guys, as you can see, I'm slowly but surely getting my stuff downloaded again. It took my profile right up, which I was very excited to know. I am downloading several new games that I already own and whatnot, which I'm very happy about. I got more on the way, but these are the only ones that are showing up on my screen right now because these are the ones that are downloaded. This one's already downloaded, but yeah. I am also, let's see here, I'll go into my downloads here. I am glad to have my backgrounds back and whatnot. So we got Devil May Cry, Child of Light, Goat Simulator, I had to. Journey, Life is Strange is re-downloading. Those are all Life is Strange. PT! Guys, PT, I can re-download it if I own it already, which is kind of neat. I'm glad, because I thought it wasn't going to, but PT is now back on my console. I also have the demo for Final Fantasy, which I'm going to replay again so I can rename my little guy. I do have Resident Evil 2, Super Meat Boy. I also re-downloaded the other part of Last of Us, Twitch, of course, YouTube, of course, So yeah, and then I got my all my skins downloaded, which I'm very happy to have my skins back. So yeah. Alright, so the game that I wanted to test out for quiet, for the game console itself, as you can hear right now, it's very, very, very quiet. But I wanted to test it out with this game because this game is one of the games that makes the PlayStation 4, the original PlayStation 4, so loud when I play. When you go back and listen to some of my live streams and whatnot of this game, you can hear it just rev up entirely. So, I have yet to put it in, so here we go. I'm going to put it in there. If I can find out where, oh, it's right here. We're gonna see just how it gets a little noisy, but that's fairly quiet. Alright, let's at least start it up. I'm gonna hit mute on the TV. So, oh, is it still uploading? Okay. Can I start it without? I can, okay. It sounds fairly quiet. Like, severely quiet. Oh, it's gonna need the update probably. Of course I want the casual ones. Alright guys, that's basically it. It sounds way quieter and very awesome looking and very cool sounding. So I won't have to listen to that annoying sound anymore. But I will plug in my fan, my little fan that's right here. So that way it keeps it cool for the back and whatnot, the back of the thing and whatnot, so that way it doesn't overheat. So I will plug in my little fan that's right there, the little plug-in right there. So yeah, that's basically it for the PlayStation 4 Pro and whatnot. Definitely pick one of these up or trade in your old one like I did, and definitely give it a try. It's interesting. So alright guys, Keyblade Carry 2010 signing out. Game on, gamers, cosplay and cosplayers. I got a lot of games to download and shit and put my crap back on here. So yeah, bye guys!